United States House Leader Nancy Pelosi has just returned from Cuba as part of the normalization of relations between the two nations. Alexander Hall now in Washington with what we know about her meetings in Cuba.
House Leader Nancy Pelosi and a delegation of House Democrats spoke in a press conference this afternoon. They recently returned from a trip to Havana in the lead up to the second round of negotiations between the United States and Cuba on re-establishing diplomatic relations. Those second round of talks will take place in Washington on Friday. Now, while very important key conditions to those negotiations for Cuba's part are the closure of Guantanamo Bay, taking Cuba off the state sponsors of terrorism list, and also ending the economic embargo, members of the delegation did refer to those key points. They said that pushback from Republicans is an old way of thinking, and that those who take part in that way of thinking are on the wrong side of history. They also mentioned the state sponsors of terrorism list, saying that Cuba should be removed from that list and that it never should have been there in the first place. While Pelosi mentioned that that there is strong bipartisan support for ending the economic embargo, analysts who we spoke to today also said that there's a lot of people who are keen into this important momentum and that they're hoping to complete that process before the Summit of the Americas in April. In Washington, I'm Alexandra Hall for Telesur.